A shadowy game of accusations and counter-accusations is unfolding on the Syrian battlefield, this time involving allegations of a new chemical weapons provocation. According to Russia's Foreign Intelligence Service, SVR, NATO and Ukrainian intelligence services, in collaboration with terrorist groups in northern Syria, are planning a staged chemical attack in the volatile Idlib region. The aim, Moscow claims, is to discredit both Russia and Syria on the global stage, particularly at the United Nations and the Organization for the Prohibition of Chemical Weapons, OPCW. The SVR alleges that militants will use a UAV to drop a chlorine-filled canister in a coordinated effort timed to coincide with airstrikes conducted by Syrian and Russian forces against terrorist positions in the Idlib de-escalation zone. In a chillingly familiar narrative, the White Helmets, a Syrian civil defense group previously accused by Russia of fabricating evidence, would then record and broadcast the aftermath of the attack, presenting it as a deliberate act by Syrian President Bashar al-Assad's government with Russian military support. The role of the White Helmets in these allegations remains particularly contentious. Celebrated in the West as a humanitarian organization, the group has long been accused by Russia and Syria of being an instrument of Western intelligence services. This isn't the first time Syria has been at the heart of chemical weapons controversies. Since the beginning of the Syrian civil war in 2011, Western powers have repeatedly accused Assad's regime of using chemical weapons against opposition forces. Each accusation has sparked geopolitical tension, with the United States, United Kingdom, and France often responding with military strikes. Vo 7. The most notorious of these incidents came in 2018 when allegations from the White Helmets prompted a barrage of Western missile strikes against Syrian government targets following a suspected chemical attack in Douma. Both Damascus and Moscow vehemently denied the use of chemical weapons, asserting that the incident was staged to justify Western intervention. The alleged current plan, however, reflects a broader narrative in the ongoing geopolitical struggle. According to the SVR, the US and Britain, frustrated by what they see as a failure to achieve strategic victories against Russia, particularly in Ukraine, are now shifting their focus to undermining Russian credibility in the global south. But will such tactics sway global opinion? Russian officials argue that these types of provocations will backfire, especially among global South nations that have so far refused to side against Russia in international forums. Instead, Moscow asserts such staged attacks will further alienate these countries from Western influence, heightening their distrust of US and British geopolitical maneuvers.